Okay, what is non-domicile status and who qualifies for this, and how being registered as such with HMRC, which is the revenue authorities in the UK, works and affects the tax. This is what I'm going to be talking to you about today. And folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen right here and the notification bell next to it. I'd be glad to help you. You'll get these videos every day, and also would like to hear from you. Number 2, if you got a question or comment. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. Okay, now what is non-domicile status and how does this help you on your taxes? Now, a person who's registered as non-domicile with HM Revenue and Customs is tax resident in the UK, but does not have to pay UK tax on income and capital gains earned overseas, including on company stocks or cash made from selling a second home, unless they bring that money into the UK or deposit it into a UK bank account. Now, however, non-doms do still have to pay tax on money earned within the UK. Now, who qualifies for non-dom resident? A person with non-dom status is someone who's lived in the UK and is tax resident in the UK, but who has their permanent home outside the country. They must demonstrate to the HMRC that their domicile, at least for tax purposes, is in another country. Usually their domicile will be the country that their father considered their permanent home when they were born and to which they intend to eventually return, perhaps, when they retire. Now, because they're tax resident in the UK, non-doms will typically not be tax resident in the country of domicile and therefore not liable for tax in either country on their worldwide income. Now, non-doms have to specifically apply for tax exemption for foreign income of more than £2,000, meaning it is not an automatic designation for foreign-born residents or non-citizens. Now, how long does a non-dom tax break last? Well, now after a certain amount of time, non-doms must pay a hefty charge in order to continue sheltering their foreign earned income from UK tax. Also, folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero or how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here and the notification bell next to it, and you'll get videos automatically every day. And number 2 is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. All right, now, those who have been living in the UK for at least 7 of the previous 9 years must pay $30,000 a year to the government. That's the amount they're going to pay in a flat tax, and that's in pounds. All right, now those who've lived in the UK for 12 of the previous 14 years must pay a £60,000 a year flat tax. Now, UK residents must pay tax on their worldwide earnings once they've been in the country for 15 of the previous 20 years. So there is a termination period on this, okay? But you can literally live in the UK totally tax-free if you go by the parameters I'm telling you in here and not pay any taxes at all, okay? Now, foreign nationals who are resident in the UK can choose to pay British taxes at any point on their worldwide income and capital gains. They don't have to hold a UK passport to be taxed in the UK. Now, this is a controversial subject in the UK. A lot of liberals don't like it. And it used to be there was no limitation on this as far as the number of years before that flat tax came in. A lot of liberals got pissed off over it. They changed it. My guess is they'll probably eliminate it one day. I mean, they had this came about over 200 years ago, and they've gradually kind of whittled it down. But you can live there for a certain period of time totally tax-free. Now, why is it controversial? The rule primarily benefits the very rich and has allowed those claiming it to avoid paying significant sums to the HMRC tax authorities in the UK. Now, a study by the London School of Economics and the University of Warwick found that more than 2/5 of the people who earned £5 million or more in 2018 had claimed non-dom status at some point since 1997. Now, some of the highest earning non-doms work in the film industry and sports industry, including famous actors, directors, producers, and Premier League football players. Now, according to the report, which found that 22% of top earning bankers have benefited from the scheme, Now, which names have claimed UK non-dom status? Now, some of the most well-known people who have reportedly claimed non-dom status include Roman Abramovich, the Russian oligarch and owner of Chelsea Football Club, now under sanctions. Also, the steel tycoon Lakshmi Mittal, and the media baron and Daily Mail owner Lord Rothermere. Now, Lord Ashcroft, the multimillionaire and former deputy chairman of the Conservative Party, and the former HSBC boss Stuart Gulliver, were also reported to have used the non-dom scheme. And this came out in the Guardian. And the same applied to Sir James Goldsmith and his children, including the Conservative minister and longtime friend of Boris Johnson, Zach Goldsmith. Now, what about the Chancellor's wife? Now, this was a big article and a big spew over this, because this guy I'm getting ready to tell you about, he works with the tax authorities. He's the Chancellor for the tax authorities in the UK, and he married a real wealthy girl, and now they're hitting on him like crazy. It emerged on Wednesday that Rishi Sunak's wife, Akshanti Murthy, she claims non-dom status allowing her to potentially save millions of pounds in tax on dividends collected from her family IT business empire. Now, Murthy's father is a billionaire and founder of the Indian headquartered company Infosys, in which she holds a 0.9% stake. Now, her non-dom status means that she's not liable to pay the 39.35% tax to dividend payouts for UK resident taxpayers in the highest income band. Now, her husband's the one that was responsible for just raising this tax on everybody else, but it's not going to affect his wife. Now, a spokesman for Murthy confirmed that she had opted to pay the £30,000 annual levy so that she's not taxed in the UK on her foreign income. Now, the Guardian estimates that Murthy had collected around 54.5 million 54.5 million pounds sterling, which is roughly about 5.4 billion Indian rupees in dividends from Infosys since 2015, the earliest date for which the relevant information is available. Now, had she been paying UK tax on the income, she would have been liable for as much as 20 million pounds. She may not avoid UK tax indefinitely. Now, under current law, Murthy will automatically be deemed domiciled after living in the UK for a total of 15 years. Now, Murthy, who married Sunak in 2009, soon after they met while they were studying for a master's in business administration at Stanford University in Silicon Valley, is understood to have moved to the UK in 2015. Now, her tax arrangement is legal, and it's understood that the Chancellor declared his wife's status to the Cabinet Office when he took office in 2018. A spokesman for Murthy has said that she's always and will continue to pay UK taxes on all her UK income. Now, however, Labour has criticized Sunak for imposing tax increases on working households, while his wife benefits from a scheme that has tended to help the wealthiest in the UK avoid national levies. Folks, this is a benefit. I mean, it's just the knowledge now of the non-dom status. And remember, when you go to the UK, you don't, even if you're not from the UK, you don't automatically qualify for this. You have to file a non-dom tax form for this to qualify for this. Anyway, if you want to learn more on how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do three things. Hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen right here and the notification bell next to it. And number two is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And number three is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. And I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.